Okay, so this is going to be episode 2 of Can someone who's never done mythic tanking pick up the meta spec and get to 3400? Even though I'm never been 3400 ever, my warrior currently is 2998 after I did a 14 sky reach and was 2 off. So that was sick. Yeah, so since the last video I was 240, and then I've gotten 2-piece hero from Delves, and then this trinket from Delves as well. So, I mean, that'll help a little bit, I guess. I read the comments and took what people said. So we're going to see if that makes any difference. And let's just see what we can do. I don't think I'm going to get a 10 done before tomorrow at this rate. So I'm not going to get a piece of myth gear. So I mean, that was kind of a stretch anyway at this point because I don't really know what the hell I'm doing on this guy yet. So, I mean, shit, who knows? We'll see. We're just waiting on this priest. I'm kind of grabbing whoever. I mean, this 286 warlock queued up, so I'm just gonna, of course, I'm gonna take that. But for the most part, I'm trying to make it like somewhat realistic. So then it's like, is this guy coming? So we'll see. We'll see. I'm having, I don't know. It's also very challenging, I guess, for me to talk during all of this because it's like, but I'm sure once I get going, it'll be fine. But it's like, what do I yap about for 20 minutes? But I am super curious as to see, if it's like, am I going to get higher than I've ever gotten on a tank I've never really played before other than a raid tier in Legion when all I had to do was hold aggro and taunt swap. Also 10 years ago or whenever Legion was. I put the incarn thing. So I macroed Iron Fur to Thrash, like the guy suggested in the comments. It's definitely helped, I guess, as far as like just taking one less button off that I don't want to press or pay attention to really. I will say the only thing that kind of confuses me sometimes with that is if I need frenzied regen, it's like, I guess technically I can just press like one mangle and have it back. It is nice to just never have to press that button because you're just always pressing Thrash, since that's apparently the rotation now. And then mangle on single target. I will say though that it took a good 10 minutes to find a group for a 4. Like my own key. Like just filling it. So I don't know. Like luckily most of these keys are mine on my warrior and stuff, so it's not too bad, but like if I don't have a good key, it's sometimes those keys in my warrior can, like, I have logged on to WoW and queued up for like 30 minutes and done nothing, and then was like, alright, well, I'm getting off for the night. It's brutal out there sometimes. I think this will also just help me not feel like super stagnant with my days, I guess. It's like if it is a problem, I can just hop on this guy and, definitely have a better chance of finding a group than I ever could in Warrior. But yeah, that I thought for sure I was gonna get 3k after that 14. And then we wiped on the first boss, or not even the first boss, the first, like the pack that are up here. It was a blood DK, so I mean, I don't know, at least from my experience, blood DKs are either really good or really bad. There's just like no between. So I mean, he just walked up and died. And then we had a Paladin disconnect on the boss fight, so the first boss took a while. And then he also died like 4 more times, just to like random mechanics, or like the circles that just one-shot you basically. Oh, I also did get this trinket, which I'm assuming is like okay, at least at like low levels, from what I gather. It's just like a free big HP shield, I guess. Which I guess isn't always a bad thing. Especially for someone new, it's just an extra panic button, I guess. It's basically my entire health pool as well, which is nice. This is fun. I'm actually surprised with how, like, I guess well the first video did. Because a long time ago I made a few YouTube videos on Apex. I don't know if any one of you guys have played that, but that was the last game I really went hard in. But I am 29 and I played M&K on Apex. So I am definitely not good enough to keep doing that. At least it's not that I don't think I'm good enough, it's just that I don't want to put the time in required to be good at an FPS game. Like I played for 5 years. And I play the game like every day. You know, I hit top 250, which was cool. It was fun. It was fun. It was definitely a good chunk of my gaming life, but I think I'm starting to feel the age, which is fucking crazy. Like 29, like it's crazy how fast time goes, man. It was really like after COVID that everything kind of just like it feels like a blur. Like to think COVID was 6 years ago is nuts. And like to think I'm closer to fucking 30 than like 18 or 20, like it's I don't know. So I think I have like one good FPS left in me before I really am just like at least one good FPS on M&K. Like I don't know, like I don't know if anyone here is either A, gonna watch this video, or B, let alone listen to the whole thing. But it's hard to go to controller when you've been playing M&K for so long. Because it's not as like rewarding. You know, it's not, you don't, I don't know. I mean, if you play M&K, you'll understand. If you play controller, you'll kind of understand. But, I mean, this has always been my go-to game. I'm playing for a long fucking time this game. I remember I was so obsessed. Like, I played pretty much every class with the exception of, like, I mean, I played every class pretty much. I haven't really done much in every class. Like, I mean, I think I healed for one raid back in Cataclysm, which was Dragon Soul, Paladin. So I played every class, and I was so obsessed with Death Knight, like in the Lich King and all these other things. Like I have replica Frostmourne, I have the replica helm on the Domination, and like metal posters. Like I had those displays, I think they're called. I was a huge like Lich King fanboy in Death Knight, and I remember when I first started playing, I wanted a Death Knight so bad. Like that's all I wanted to do. So I got a Rogue to 60, and then I made a Death Knight, and I would do the starting zone on a Death Knight. I would delete it and make a new Death Knight and just spam the starting zone like 100 times. And it was like, it was actually crazy. And it's like I did that so much that I didn't get to do anything with the Lift expansion pretty much. Like as soon as I finally was like, you know what, I'm gonna hit 80, I think Cataclysm was coming out like the next day or something. So it was, like you hear about people say Lich King all the time is the greatest expansion. I never got to experience it because I was so just obsessed with Death Knights and the Lich King. And then Kata was a good expansion. I enjoyed Kata. I played a Troll Hunter mostly. And then a Paladin here and there. let's see, what was after Kata? What can I think about that? Kata. Holy shit, my memory's fading. God, I'm fucking old. That was after Kata. It wasn't Wad. I feel like there's one in between Kata and Wad. Was it Wad? I don't know, whatever, but no, it was Mist Pandora, wasn't it? No, Mist came before Wad. And then in Mist, I played my Death Knight a lot. I mean, I have like challenge mode videos of him. I had the challenge mode set. I mean, I love Death Knight, but once I stopped playing Death Knight in Legion, I don't know, like I only play Frost. I've never played Unholy. I don't know why. I'm just like not a fan of, I guess at least I'm not like a Unholy knowledge person, but from what I see him, it's just like, or what it was you build wounds and then pop them. Like, it just doesn't seem like super fun. But Frost, I mean, Frost was always my go-to, and the Legion was like the most fun I've ever had on Frost. And then after that, it just was not. I got sick of doing breath builds. And then Wad came out. I still played DK a little bit, just because it was like a comfortable class, and you know, I guess when you don't know what to do, you always kind of go back to the old comfort pick. And then I pretty much play a fun class. Like, it's just crazy. And I know I'm saying a lot, which is, I'm kind of like, that's my filler word, I guess, for, you know, when I'm making these videos, because I really don't know what to like fucking say half the time. I'm just trying to yap, so it's not, you know, just me doing nothing in a silent video. I mean, Midnight is, I had absolutely no, I know I'm kind of bouncing around here, but Shadowlands wasn't, Shadowlands was the first time I tried a PvP for real. Like, I've gotten, I think, 1900 RBGs and 2K before in arenas, but Shadowlands was the one I tried to play the most with my friends, and I fucking couldn't stand it. Like, fucking Convoke was so stupid to go against. You could just die in the opener. Paladins, I mean, granted I played a Ret too, so I mean, it was pretty stupid. I feel like I need to be pressing Incar more. Like, I don't realize it's off cooldown because I'm not like. I guess I'm gonna pull this whole fucking room actually. Fuck it. Actually, maybe not. It is weird to like figure out how to like set up your cooldowns, because it was like Warrior know how to do that. Like, but this is, it's like strange. I'm like looking at my bars. Okay, so I'm pressing, you know, Incarn, Survival Instinct on these big pulls. Like, it's just. Am I gonna have enough kill count? I think I am. I mean, but Guardian, I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, I guess. I mean, as far as learning it goes, I mean, it doesn't seem too complicated, but at the same time, it's like I also have played this game for long enough to where it's, I feel like you just, once you've been playing everything for long enough, you just kind of have a basic understanding of how things work, so it's easier to figure it out. And Season 2 doesn't come out until August, so it's like, I also don't know what to do in the time being, so I'm like, I want to do Mythic raiding, but it's really hard without a guild. And it's also really hard when I change like the class I want to play every 5 seconds. But I want to kill Mythic Chimeras. I think I've been an above average player my entire WoW life. Like, I haven't really done anything that I would consider like, you know, crazy. I've had AOTC for a long time. I've had a few PvP achievements, but I've never really attempted a mythic boss until it was Dimensius after the patch, so it was pretty stupid. But nothing current, and I want to try it, but I also realize that solo queuing mythic is probably going to drive me a little insane. So I'm kind of debating whether or not to do that. So it's like, I want to kind of do it on the side, I guess, while trying to push rating on my warrior and this guy. And then it's like, we have what, 2 months before season 2 comes out? Around 2 months? I mean, fuck it. Maybe I just try to like do this, I guess, quote unquote, series with classes I've never really like played. Like, if I do it, I've never healed anything in 15 years. So it's like, would that be kind of cool, or would I also just be hard throwing every fucking game?
Be so lucky next time.
I don't know. Okay, so that'll give me my. I can just, I guess, catalyst that and get that achievement out of the way. And then once I get legs, fine. So next one, Windrunner. I mean, could I go for 10 tonight? Maybe, we'll see, but that's episode 2. I don't think I even fucking paid attention, really, for 90% of the dungeon, and it was fine. So, I don't know if that's an indication to how easy this game is, or like what, but, I mean, we'll see what the future holds, but thank you for whoever came from video 1, all the new people. I'm trying to be like a YouTuber, and I stream sometimes, but I think it's easier to do these videos when I'm not streaming. Like if I just want to come on, do a video, do a dungeon, and post it, than to stream and then go back and cut everything up and whatever. So this is episode 2. Thank you very much.